Hey guys, I just wanted to pop on and talk about the deal today. Um, I know it's late in the day, but better late than never. So today's buy one get one free is by Peppermint, and you get Breathe Touch Roller free. So these are $22 wholesale, $29.33 retail. So a heck of a deal. Thousands, hundreds of uses for peppermint for sure. It's one of my favorite oils. So let's chat about it. So I want to talk about the emotional properties. If you guys don't know, this is a great book to have. But the emotional properties are something that I feel very strongly about because our connection to nature is so strong and intense, and we are pulled away from nature, right? Most of the time, we're in our homes, we're in buildings, we're not, in nature like we were meant to be or had been for I don't know how long, before all of the industrialization and all of that. So having essential oils is such a great thing for supporting emotionally as well as physically and mentally. And I also had said before that this BOGO box, or these BOGOs, at least we know what the 5 buy ones were, doTERRA is so mindful in the way that they put these together and in what's going on as a collective and what we all could use emotionally and physically. So, all right, so peppermint. All right, peppermint is the oil of a buoyant heart, and it brings joy and buoyancy to the heart and soul. It invigorates body, mind, and spirit, and reminds individuals that life can be happy, and they don't have to be controlled by fear. It lifts an individual out of their emotional trials for a short reprieve. When individuals use peppermint, they feel as though they're gliding through life. It assists in staying on the surface of emotional issues like floating on top of water. The power of peppermint can be felt most in times of discouragement and despair. When individuals are disheartened, they may use peppermint to rediscover the joy of being alive. However, a person may also abuse the properties of a peppermint oil. It is if it is used as a permanent escape to avoid dealing with emotional pain, it can hinder growth and progress. Peppermint should not be used in this way. It aids individuals who need a short breather. At times, a reprieve is necessary before re-entering emotional waters, but one is not meant to wade in the shallow end forever. When it is accepted and embraced, emotional pain serves as a teacher. Peppermint can assist individuals in regaining the strength needed to face their emotional reality. So I think it's such a beautiful oil, and it has, like I said, hundreds of uses, and just putting a drop in your hands, rubbing them together, breathing that in, taking several deep breaths is a fantastic way to use this oil. It's great in the mornings to help wake you up, to help open up those airways. It is fantastic. In your lip gloss, you can add a couple drops into your lip gloss for that tingly sensation that some of us pay more for, that you can pay more for. But also peppermint is great for digestive support, of course, right? We know peppermint is good for the digestive system. If you're feeling you're in the car and you have car sickness or motion sickness, nausea, things like that, it can be really supportive. Now, 1 drop is all you need of peppermint, most of the oils because they're so highly concentrated. But peppermint, 1 drop of peppermint oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. So that's pretty intense, and you don't need much. It's great for cooling the body. So here in Arizona, obviously we have really hot summers, and I love to make a spray out of this with a few drops in a glass spray bottle and some water. Now I use that pretty quickly. If you were going to let it sit for a while, you might want to add some 90 proof vodka or witch hazel or something like that into your spray just to preserve it. But I love that, and you spray it on the back of your neck or on your chest. Just close your eyes when you do that. But that's a beautiful way to use the oil. It also helps to cool the body in ways like if your child is coming down with something and you want to cool their body temperature, you can add some oil to the bottoms of their feet. Now, peppermint is one you do want to dilute with fractionated coconut oil all the time. It is considered a hot oil. Flies don't like it. Spiders don't like it. Let's see. What else? Putting a drop in food is really yummy. Like I put it in my coffee. You can add like 1 or 2 drops to the grounds. If you put a drop of this in your coffee, it might be a little intense. But if you put a drop in the grounds, hot cocoa, peppermint brownies, gosh, I don't know. The list is long for what you can make, but I love this oil. It is really helpful for opening up the airways. It has a high menthol content, so that is why it's so effective. And if you've ever smelled doTERRA's peppermint, you know what I'm talking about. It's so yum and so pure, and it's so delicious. So if you don't have it and you want a sample, let me know. I will throw some samples in the mail for you. And then what you get free is a Breathe roller. So this is a touch roller. It says touch right there. When the touch rollers mean that they're diluted in coconut oil, fractionated coconut oil, they're diluted for safe use for the whole family. Now Breathe can be a little bit intense for like the little ones, the infants. So we do have an oil blend for that would be better for the children. One that's called Tamer. We also have one that's called Rescuer. Anyway, but Breathe, fantastic. And I love to roll it in my palms and rub them together. Breathe it in that way. Roll it over your chest. Pull your shirt over your nose and mouth and take several deep breaths in. Now, Breathe is great for anxious feelings, opening up the airways. Of course, rolling it on the sinuses, diluted only, can be really, really nice. Like, let's say you have some affinities to dogs or cats, or you have seasonal changes that happen, all of that stuff. Let's say you have a noisy sleeper. Applying this or even diffusing the actual oil on or in your bedroom, rolling this on the big toe of the noisy sleeper can really, really, really helpful. Obviously, like I said, putting it on the chest. If you remember when you were a child and your mom would rub on your chest, this is a natural version to that because that stuff has some petroleum jelly and just nasty stuff in there. So Breathe emotionally. Oh, one other use for this, you guys, for those of you that, have to wear a face covering or a mask, rolling this on the inside of the mask can really be beneficial and help open up those airways and really support your respiratory system. It's really important to obviously keep that healthy with the craziness that's going on. So Breathe is the oil of breath. So it addresses the inability to let go of grief and pain. Individuals in need of Breathe struggle to breathe and literally feel suffocated by sadness. The lungs and air passages become constricted, preventing air and emotion from releasing. So our lungs hold grief. That's where grief is held in the body. The root of this condition is feeling unloved. Individuals grieve the love they never received. They often shut down due to fear, not knowing whether the love they need will be there. They distrust whether it's safe to open and take in life. Breathe encourages individuals to release grief and sadness and to receive genuine love and healing. So it's also supportive to a relationship with spirit and deepens one connection to life. It invites individuals to let go, breathe out, and receive, breathe in. In this way, this blend teaches individuals to embrace life through breath. That's right. That's our life force, right? Breathe imbues individuals with the courage to fully open. So these two together, oil of a buoyant heart and oil of breath, I think are so healing. So grab these today. If you guys have an account, just go into your account and order it however you normally order. If you're on the Loyalty Rewards, definitely order through that so you make sure you get points back. Grab some extras for friends. They make great gifts, especially a Breathe roller because it's so easy to use. And if you need help getting started or you want to get started, just let me know, message me. And if you have any questions, I'm happy to answer them for you. Thank you for joining. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for more fabulous BOGOs. All right, guys, have a good one. Bye.